Alright, here we go. Time for another installment of my top 10 favorite episodes of Star Wars The Clone Wars. And for number 6, this may not be one of the best episodes, and you could honestly argue it's not, but the reason why it's on here is because, in my opinion, this was the first really solid episode of The Clone Wars, one that was amazing, and proved that the show could actually become something special. It's like one of those, if the show continued to do more stuff like this, it would be heading towards something awesome. And that is the Season 1 episode Trespass, where Anakin and Obi-Wan go to this planet due to, they received a distress signal from some clones there, and they found they were attacked, and it wasn't the Separatists because the Separatist outpost was attacked, but turns out there's some people on this planet that the Republic didn't know about, and they were trespassing. So now there's this negotiation because it's a moon planet and it's on... It's a moon and the nearby planet claims they own this moon and hence, screw the natives, we're gonna take over. And the reason why I love this episode is because it was very refreshing. And in case you're wondering what I mean by that is this was the first episode that wasn't focused on the Republic versus Separatists. All the other episodes, it's been the Republic fighting the Separatists. It's been following this formula of, there's a general, they need to take him out. The general's like, ooh, yes, Count Dooku, I will not let the Jedi defeat me. And then they defeat him. And it's so formulaic and tiring. So it was nice to see them tackle something different for once. Something where they weren't fighting the Separatists. It was also a pretty good dilemma in that there was a villain, but it was a bit more of a realistic villain, and it actually was a bit more of a ideological debate of property and ownership. It was some really interesting writing. I mean, by the standards the show set later on, it probably is not great writing, but in comparison to the stuff that was in Season 1, the fact that we got something that was a bit more sophisticated and actually pretty good is pretty impressive. Now, if I were to go back and watch this episode, it probably won't wow me the way, some of the stuff in Season 3 through 6 wow me. But, again, I still think it's a really strong episode because it shows the show could potentially become something, which it did. And so, along with this good dilemma, it also, was they were pushing themselves animation-wise. You had all these weather effects. You had Anakin and Obi-Wan in snow costumes. They dumbed down the humor for once. We didn't have to sit through annoying battle droids or annoying Jar Jar. And as a bonus, we also got to hear about Jennifer Hale, who voices someone from KOTOR, Bastila Shaw. And we got to see her lend her voice acting chops to the Clone Wars, and I thought that was really nice. So again, while it's not the best episode overall, I like it because it showed the show can become something. And there's nothing I love more than seeing something great in Season 1 and then seeing that become the standard for the show. Not the standard for the show, but something that the show continues to expand throughout its various episodes. And not only that, but that the show will take that exceptional episode and surpass it, so that the bar for quality of the show went up. And this episode set the bar and showed that there could be a high bar set for the show, and then the show, from then on out, continued to surpass it again and again and again. And that's all I have to say on this. Again, not much to say on this episode, but I will, But I want to apologize to anyone who hasn't been enjoying my episode selection so far, but again, it's my list. And if you have been bummed out, you're probably going to really enjoy my next entry on the list, because it comes from, what, in my opinion, the first incredible arc on the show. When this show every show has its quality spike. That moment when the show just goes from being fun to something amazing. There's that one episode where the quality of the writing just spikes. And this arc was it. And as to what arc I'm talking about, and more specifically which episode in that arc I'm going to choose, you're going to have to wait until next time. So, until then, this is JStars360, and may the Force be with you.